For our DIY project this morning, we're using this coarse rope, and you can really use this type of rope in many different ways. But the great thing about it is that it gives you an instant nautical effect, and we're going to use it to make a coarse rope nautical pendant light. And of course, we have our builder's DIY expert, Mr. Andrew Donkin, here to literally show us the rope. Andrew, this rope really takes me back to my childhood days on the farm, using it for many different things, but never a light pendant.
Something fun, something standard. I've taken standard items off from the shelf at my local builder's outlet. We've got some rope, we've got some wire, we've got some light fittings, we've got a knife, a plug top, and a couple of globes, and that is it. We're going to have some fun with this.
So really, we don't need a lot of items. Where are we kicking off?
Okay, so basically the rope is our feature of our light. So we're going to open up the twine, we're going to put our cable in between the twine, wind it all the way through, and that'll actually hide and disguise the cable, making the rope actually look like the power supply. At the end, we're going to have a globe on each end, and we're going to fray out the ends as well, so it actually hides the globe fitting a little bit as well. And yeah, it's going to look quite cool and quite funky. And it's got that nautical look that you mentioned.
Exactly, all right, let's kick off.
Okay, cool, let's get going. We're going to start off with that end. We're going to line that up approximately just to the edge of the length of the rope, and you're going to open that up and wind it in.
Okay, so just like that.
Yep. And feed it in all the way as you go.
All right, and you just twist it around.
Yeah. Now what we want to do is to actually open this up and fray those ends out so it covers the fitting. At the same time, you've got to bind the other end, otherwise it's going to fray all the way down the rope. We're going to use some tape for that. It looks perfect. What we're going to do now is actually push this one aside. I've actually done another piece of rope already, and what I've done is I've wound the cables from both ends and put a lamp on each end of the rope, and I've made it join at the center. Okay, so now we're going to take this. I've trimmed off the edges so that the frayed knots don't actually touch the globe so it doesn't burn. And then now we're going to have some fun. We've taken about 4 meters of rope, so it's actually quite a bit of rope actually. And we're going to tie knots and get creative and hang it up. See how it goes.
It's going to look beautiful, but of course when you are working with wiring and electricity, you need to know what you're doing, right?
Yes, make sure you're using the right cable, the right wire, and you've got no live wires. Give it a couple of loops in there, create that feature.
That's it as well.
Tie another knot in the one piece if you want.
Let's get one lamp higher than the other. I mean, it's rough, it's rustic, and it's going to look beautiful in your house. It's going to be a feature for sure.
Yeah, that's it. Let's pop the globes in on there, and let's get it plugged in, shall we?
There we go. Easy as that. Follow the steps on our website, expressoshow.com, and you can have a beautiful nautical feature in your own home.
Here's a quick recap. First, get all the necessary material like rope, wire and light bulbs from your local builder's outlet. Thread the wire into the twisted twine of the rope. Fray the end of the rope to conceal the light fitting, but bind it again so that the whole rope doesn't fray. Do a few nautical knots at the middle length of the rope to create the feature before fitting your light bulbs and plugging it in to enjoy. For detailed instructions, visit expressoshow.com. Of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, Builders is giving you the chance to walk away with a limited edition pink TrimTech electric lawnmower. And you can stand a chance of winning that all by SMSing the word Builders to 33728. It really is a fabulous, fabulous prize. Also, we're heading to our kitchen where we're doing our 5-ingredient fix. Think about this: roasted cherry tomatoes, basil, crispy bacon, feta, and penne pasta. All I can say is, We'll be right back.